Have you ever wondered what it would be like to witness the birth of a monumental conflict that would shape the course of a nation's history? In the early days of the American Civil War, just such an event unfolded in the form of the Battle of Bull Run. On a fine morning of July 21, 1861, two armies, green and untested, met on the fields near Manassas, Virginia, marking the first major land battle of the Civil War. The Union Army, under the command of Brigadier General Irvin McDowell, marched from Washington, D.C., confident in their numbers and resolve. Their objective: to swiftly crush the Confederate forces and bring a quick end to the Southern Rebellion. Their opposition, the Confederate Army, commanded by Brigadier General P.G.T. Beauregard, was dug in along Bull Run, waiting. Despite being outnumbered, the Southern forces were not deterred. They believed in their cause and were ready to defend their land. The battle commenced with the Union Army launching a diversionary attack on the Confederate left flank. The real assault, however, was aimed at the Confederate right. This strategy initially seemed to be working. The Confederates were pushed back, and victory seemed within the Union's grasp. But then the tide turned. Reinforcements arrived for the Confederates in the form of Brigadier General Joseph E. Johnston's troops. With fresh soldiers on the field, the Confederates launched a counterattack. The Union Army, caught off guard, began to retreat. The retreat quickly turned into a rout, with the Union soldiers fleeing back towards Washington, D.C. The First Battle of Bull Run ended in a decisive Confederate victory. The Battle of Bull Run was a wake-up call for both sides. The North realized that the war was not going to be won easily. The South, on the other hand, was buoyed by their victory and gained a surge of confidence. The battle resulted in approximately 3,000 casualties for the Union and 2,000 for the Confederates. These figures were a chilling reminder of the human cost of war, a cost that would continue to rise as the war raged on. Looking back, it is easy to speculate on how the Union could have emerged victorious, had they managed to prevent the arrival of Confederate reinforcements, or if they had been better prepared for a counterattack, the outcome might have been different. However, in the fog of war, with inexperienced troops and commanders, such foresight is often lacking. In conclusion, the Battle of Bull Run, while just the first major clash in a long and bloody conflict, was a defining moment in the American Civil War. It set the tone for the battles to come, demonstrated the resolve of both sides, and showed that victory would not come easily or without cost. It was a stark reminder of the realities of war, a lesson that still resonates today.